to me.
I open the page, they talk to me.
Come on now, brew walk for me.
Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me.
How was I pay the cost on me?
He the boss man, he got up on that cross for me.
He the boss man, he got up on the cross for me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross.
Yeah.
I open the page, they talk to me.
Come on now, brew walk for me.
Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me.
How was I pay the cost on me?
He the boss man, he got up on that cross for me.
Now back to what I was saying, right? Because I want to stay on point. Give me Leviticus chapter 20 about homosexuality. Give me Leviticus chapter 6 verse 5, real quick. What?
This is Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. Mm-hmm. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
And it's abomination, and it's also going into a sin. Go ahead.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall what?
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. That's a put to deathable offense. That's a sin unto death. You doing this, there's no sacrifice for you. You are that sacrifice. You need to die.
Right.
Now, let me get this. Leviticus chapter 6, verse 5. Let me see.
Or he that about?
Yeah.
The book of Leviticus chapter 6 and verse 5. Or all that about which he hath sworn falsely, he shall even restore it in the principle.
Yeah.
And shall add the fifth part more thereto, and give it unto him to whom it pertaineth in the day of his trespass offering. That's talking about the trespass offering.
No, that's not what I want. In the fifth part. Let me see. Brother ashes, trespass offering. Well, yeah, no, I can use that. Go ahead.
God. Leviticus 6 and 5. Or all that about which he hath sworn falsely.
Yeah, sworn falsely, a sin unto death. Go ahead.
He shall even restore it in the principle.
He shall do what?
Restore it in the principle.
Restore it in the principle, right? Now, check this out. There's certain sins that are unto death, and there's certain sins that there has to be a recompense for. If I trespass this way by dealing falsely, I have to do what? Go ahead.
And add the fifth part more thereto.
And add the fifth part thereto. The principle is the main part. I dealt falsely, and add the fifth part with it to make appeasement. Go ahead.
And give it unto him to whom it appertaineth in the day of his trespass offering.
In the day of his trespass. Now give me 1 John chapter 5 that we had read before, right? Because there's different levels to sins. Just like how in Leviticus chapter Leviticus chapter 11, where it gives you the dietary laws, right? And the dietary laws, what happened?
No, you just have to
Okay, yeah. And the dietary laws, like when you read those laws about not eating swine and shelf and stuff like that, you don't get a specific recompense for that. That's just a sin you sin against the Lord. Now, when you sin against your brother, there has to be an appeasement on certain sins, like dealing falsely with your brother by adding the principle and the fifth part. Now, when you commit homosexuality or other really various fornications, sexual sins, that blood is upon you. There's different levels to this. And you would understand things like that if you actually understood the first principles of the Word of God. That's what I was trying to get to in the beginning. Brothers don't know that. They go into Christian church, jump to Matthew, filibuster on that. Now they think they're on some level they can teach on. But you wasn't in the trenches, man. You wasn't getting it out the mud like we was, man. That's the problem with niggas, bro. A lot of niggas don't know how to get it out the mud, man. I'm talking about this wisdom, though, bro. I'm just saying, man. You got to go in there and actually put the time in to study. You can't get on Facebook now. Oh, I know I'm an Israelite now. Let me just go in there and just do what X, Y, and Z. Let me filibuster off Matthew, man. You got to put the time in to actually learn these scriptures. That's where you could be on some kind of level to teach. What did I tell you to get? But sin unto death. Was that sin unto death? Was that when not to pray? Is that 17? Look at 17.
And thou sin, all righteousness.
Sin. 16.
And there's the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 16.
Yeah.
If any man see his brother sin, a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for him that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall.
Said, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to show your true colors, man. Gay pride is the opposite of fear of the Lord, bro. It is the complete. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't have fear of the Lord, man. Give me Psalms real fast. Say where you at. We'll go back to it. Give me Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. Go ahead. Keep going.
We'll start back from the top. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death.
There is a sin unto death, like fornications, idolatry, and such. Go ahead.
I do not say that he shall pray for it.
Don't pray for it. What's the point of praying for it? Because the Lord already going to have them condemned anyway. Go ahead.
All unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death.
There's a sin not unto death. Like the dietary laws, that's a sin. It's a sin if you transgress them, but it's not unto death. There's certain appeasement laws that's not sins unto death. You gotta add the principal part and the fifth part. That's a basic thing. That's a basic thing to us because we read the law and we abide in the law. But niggas don't know that, man. Go ahead, get that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
And that's why, and the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. What's the fear of the Lord? Keeping the commandments. Reverencing that the Lord is. He is. He is. Yahweh, his name, existence. You have to reverence that there is a God out there that will mess you up, bro. And since you reverence him for who he is and the power that he has, I'm going to do what he says. That's fear of the Lord. That's why Christians don't understand the Bible. Because read that again. Read that again.
Psalms 111 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
So you ain't even on level. Well, you're still on level 0. You have to understand that. That's why Christians don't understand things. You don't have the basic fear of the Lord, so you don't have the beginning of wisdom. You can't even start to open up this book and try to rightly divide it.
What they say, I don't fear the Lord, he's my friend.
Lord
That's
Christ.
what they say, man.
I heard that before.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
And that's why we have the understanding. That's why we can go in the scriptures and break things down. That's why we can rightly divide the word. That's why we can actually go precept upon precept and get the understanding. Right? Now, back to what I was saying before. Give me Jeremiah 15 and 5, right? You got a precept?
Go
ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by his judgment, which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Haggayon Salah.
Read it again.
The Lord, Salah. Psalms 9, verse 16. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed.
The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed, right? Now, how did the Egyptians know the Lord? When he smited the firstborn son, when he destroyed them, when he put the darkness on it. The Egyptians knew Yahweh. They knew who he was. And right after the Exodus, the world knew who we were. Because the Egyptians were a mighty people. They were that world power in the world at that time. Now, we got put on the map at that point. Y'all can go ahead and go through. We got put on the map when they got brought down. He was wondering who brought down Egypt. Oh, it was Yahweh. Yahweh. Whose God is that? That's the Israelites' God. Who's the Israelites? The same people who got brought up out of Egypt and who destroyed that place. That's when the Lord was known. Through his judgments. Go ahead.
The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Just like when you commit a sin unto death, you're going to get snared on your own hands. You commit a sin unto death, you were that sacrifice. What you got?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 47, verse 2. For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth.
He's terrible, right? He's a great and terrible God, man. He has mighty works. It is scary. Just like how we was at Mount Sinai and we heard the law being given to us. We heard the Ten Commandments that he said. It was so loud and so thunderous and it shook the earth so much we were scared. We told Moses to go up there and get the rest of that because we can't deal with this.
Lest we die.
Let's say what?
Moses, go get the rest of lest we die.
Lest we die, man. That's how scared they were. They thought they was going to die by hearing some words, bro. By the Most High. Like, he's great and terrible, bro. He's great to us by giving us the covenants. He's great to us by giving us a Savior for us, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion and to those that turn from transgression. But he's terrible unto the heathen. That's why the gospel says what it says. What you got?
Just a precept about the Most High, because a lot of Trinitarians, they want to say that Christ is God, right? But yet, just as we were talking about in the Exodus, he spoke and shook the earth. This is why we have this, Isaiah 66. Thus saith Yahweh, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me, and where is the place of my rest? For all those things have mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. There's no house that can physically contain him. But you want to say Christ is the Most High walking the earth. wouldn't this earth be destroyed if the Most High physically visited this place and all he did was speak and the whole world shook?
And the thing about this is, he is existence. That's what his name is going to. You can't. So I'm saying, like, you can encapsulate existence entirely.
Man,
like that doesn't make no sense, man. People just don't understand the Bible, bro. No. But let me deviate real fast. Hold on, let me get Jeremiah real fast. Jeremiah 15 verse 5. Let me deviate real fast, because something's been getting on my nerves, bro. Ever since June hit, we got to deal with Pride Month, man. I'm getting tired of Pride Month, bro.
Right.
I'm tired of every year it's Pride Month. What y'all gonna do for niggas, man? I'm not even, like, I was halfway joking. No, I'm not even joking, bro. What y'all gonna do for niggas? We got, the Asians had like 2 days worth of hate, right? 2 days worth of hate. Now you got an Asian hate bill in like a matter of days and weeks.
Right.
We've been here getting messed up. So the Mexicans getting messed up for centuries. That Native Americans, especially the Native Americans, getting messed up for centuries. Where's our hate bill at?
Right.
Where's that at? What y'all do everything for every other protected? Y'all do this for the so-called Jews, right? Y'all do something for Holocaust survivors and homosexuals, but what y'all gonna do for us, bro? Yeah, what y'all gonna do for us, bro?
Right.
Cause y'all don't. Matter of fact, I'm really being facetious when I say that and rhetorical, because I know y'all not gonna do nothing.
Right, yeah.
But it just stands it stands to show that y'all don't really care about us. Y'all have a whole month called Pride Month, and now we're forced to deal with homosexuals on everything. Turn on Hulu, oh, watch this homosexual video.
Yeah.
Turn on Facebook, oh, here's homosexuality. All the sports teams got to change their logo to a damn rainbow logo. We got to learn about, our kids got to go to school and learn about Pride Month. We're forced to deal with that, but y'all ain't forced to deal with none of the stuff we got to deal with. What you know about oppression? What you know about generational curses? What you know about anything like that? What you know about getting pulled over by the police and not being able to step out the car and say what the fuck you want? We don't get to do that.
Right.
But the so-called white men do.
Chase them around.
I'm just saying, bro. Go ahead. Read that.
You want Jeremiah?
Yes.
Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee?
Who shall what?
For who shall have pity upon thee?
Nobody has pity upon us. He's being rhetorical. Who is going to have pity upon you niggas, bro? But y'all have pity upon everybody else. Everybody else is a protected minority. Everybody's a protected agents. Goddamn, they got laws about protecting homosexuals. They got laws about protecting so-called Jews. Laws about Asian hate. But that's the most asinine. Like, you got to be a so-called black. You can't be. Matter of fact, give me Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7. If you're not a black man, a black Hispanic Native American man, and you're not upset that these niggas had the audacity to come out with an Asian hate bill days after just basic, like, small little slights against Asians, you are mad, bro. You are crazy. Read this.
God, I got a precept after this too.
What?
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yeah.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
Oppression makes a wise man mad. So if you have any kind of eyes to see, they're like, look, man, they're doing all this X, Y, and Z to us and not doing nothing for us, but you can help out the Asians. You can help out the fake-ass Jews. You can help out the homosexuals. You'll do all things you'll do everything for them. But we've been here for centuries, built up your whole goddamn nation, right? We relegate ourselves to the hood. We love being a subservient, being in a subservient position to you and thrive and like to thrive in that. But y'all can do nothing for us because y'all don't care about us.
Right.
Nobody has pity over us because y'all don't give a good goddamn, bro. Y'all don't. If you had any type of eyes, you'd be like, man, how you gonna do all this for them? But they the same people slapping our women in the goddamn weave stores, bro. You got plenty of video. You got plenty of videos of our women getting slapped in the fucking in the weave stores and the beauty supplies. But now we got to be their strongest supporter for an advocate for stopping Asian hate, man. I hope Asian hate continues.
Right.
I hope it ramps up, man. Because y'all brought the flu over here. Let's just, goddamn it. I'm going to say China. China, right? Y'all brought this over here, man. That goddamn China flu, man. Go ahead.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 14. He was...
Hey, hold on. Reggie, you're going to have to cut that whole part out of YouTube, out of the video, man. That video is...
Yeah, take it down.
They're going to take that down quickly. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Wisdom of Solomon 2, and I'm going to start at 14.
Yeah.
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
Yeah.
He is grievous unto us,
Yeah.
even to behold, for his life is not like other men's.
Yeah.
His ways are of another fashion.
Yeah.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
What?
As counterfeits.
As nothing, bro. Fake nothing.
No,
Vanity,
about
bro.
us we count them as counterfeits. It gets better.
What are you talking about? Let me see.
He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
he pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father.
Oh, Lord.
And just to get the precept on that, Wisdom Solomon 2 and verse 12, to get context. Yeah. Therefore, talking about the wicked, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean, contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
And check this out. And what it's plainly saying, that nigga's rebuking us, and I hate him.
Yes.
I can't stand him because they hate him. They rebuke us in the gate. That's why they come by here and get mad at us. That's why they come by here and get upset with us when we say you can't be a homosexual no more. You can't be a hater of God no more. You can't continue what America propagates anymore. They hate that because niggas love darkness rather than light.
Right.
Go ahead and get this. Let's go back on the topic. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?
Who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? They do that for the homosexuals. They give them Pride Month. They pass laws to where now they have to get married in the church houses, and the churches will do it. The churches are straight. Like you ask a pastor, right? They'll say, "Oh, homosexuality is wrong," and they're not gonna get saved. But then y'all turn around and marry them in your churches. Like y'all, that's selling your soul, right? Like selling out your convictions and ideologies for money and for what somebody else says is selling your soul. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Thou hast forsaken me, saith the Lord. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repentance. So that's why we're in this state, so people are going to have pity on us, because we're destroyed because we turned ourselves away from the Lord. Now we're in this destroyed state. Now we calling ourselves niggas. Now we show more hate to our people, in contradiction to the people who did that to us. The same people who murdered us for centuries, the same people who placed laws that make it harder to be just a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man. We love them. We say forget the past, but let us bump into somebody. Now we got to fight. Now we're in the club. Now we got to fight. Now we got to shoot it out. Yep. I got to leave the club immediately because I have to get there before he gets there and gets his gun away from me. But y'all not doing that to Esau. Y'all not doing. Esau can swing on you in the club and you ain't about to go outside and wait for him, but you'll wait for Jake. You will. You know they will. Matter of fact, I'll double down on it. Right? Esau can slap the shit out of your girl, and you'll tell her to turn the other cheek, man. That's what Jake be on, bro. Matter of fact, y'all would do that yourselves. That's what y'all do.
Oh yes,
let
me turn her cheeks.
Let me turn the other cheeks, man. Y'all do that, but your own people, you hate them. That's why the Lord put us in this position. That's why. Give me Psalm chapter 83. That's why we're in trouble like no other people. That's why we're in a position like no other people, because we turned ourselves away from him. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 83 and verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate
No,
thee.
give me that. Give me the they're not in trouble as others.
Oh, you talking about 73?
73. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 73 and verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wicked. Oh, you said not corrupt? Yeah, verse 5. It's like Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men.
They're what?
They are not in trouble as other men.
And what is that going into? Give me Amos. We're going to read that again. Give me Amos, right? Amos 3 and verse 1. Because let's see why we're in trouble like no other people, right? Go ahead.
The book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 1.
After that, give me Daniel chapter 9:11. Go ahead.
Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
The Lord only known Israel and what?
of all the families of the earth.
Yeah.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
He's going to punish us for all of our iniquities. Since we turn ourselves away from the Lord, he's going to punish us because the other nations do whatever the hell they want to do and nothing happens to them.
God.
And in fact, they prosper. But when we do that, we get brought lower and lower and lower and lower, right? Because the Lord is going to punish us for all our iniquities. That's why all the curses come down upon us. Go ahead and get that.
God, in the book of Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11.
Yeah.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Yeah.
Even by departing,
Yeah.
that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
The curse is what?
Poured upon us.
Yeah.
And the oath that was written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And he
That's it on there, right?
God.
Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't.
God.
Go ahead.
And
go
he
ahead.
hath confirmed his words,
Yeah.
which he spake against us and against our judges.
And hold on, he's confirmed his word. This is how you know the Lord is real, right? The Lord is real. The God of the Bible is real because he says, if you transgress against him, I'm going to put your ass on slave ships. I'm going to have somebody take your wife. I'm going to make it to where you're at the bottom of the city. I'm going to make it to where your households can't thrive. The man's going to leave the house. The woman's going to cause problems in the house. The kids are going to be your oppressors. The Lord showed that he's real because he said that and then it happened. And you can see it now. That only happens to us, man. Go ahead.
God. And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us and
Yeah.
against our judges that judged us,
Yeah.
by bringing upon us a great evil.
Bring up what?
Bringing upon us a great evil.
Bring upon us a great evil. That's our situation. This situation is a great evil. This situation, how we're at the bottom, the first one fired, last one hired, only relegated to certain situations, redlining the Tuskegee experiments, what they learned through gynecology by oppressing and hurting slave women. All these things, all the stuff that happened to us is a direct result to our situations of literally turning ourselves away from the Lord. Go ahead.
God, to finish it, for under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
Now check this out. Remember, read that again. Read that part again, actually.
Con, for under the whole heaven have not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
So what happened to our people hasn't been done to all people. This is crazy. God showed you that he's real. He showed you, like he told your ass you going into slavery. He told you somebody's going to take your wife. You going on slave ships. A nation who you didn't know is going to come all the way from the other side of the world to come get you. He's going to make you worship another God. Not only is he going to do that, he's going to make you worship another God and separate you into all nations. He made good on his promise, man. Hold up. Get this.
You want
Go back right where we said, yeah.
Psalm 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men.
That's why the other nations are aren't in the same amount of trouble and situation that we're in. Because the Lord made a covenant with us. Since we broke it, now we are the lowest of the low. Now we're in this situation where we can't get out unless we turn back. The other nations don't have that problem. They don't have that problem at all. That's what this is talking about. That's the breakdown of that verse. Go ahead.
Neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah.
Therefore pride compasses them about as they change.
And that's why the other nations walk around in this pride mind state. Pride over us. You have a hobo, an Edomite hobo, come up and call us a nigga and think they're better than us. He ain't got a pot to piss in, but he'll still think he's better than us. Why? Because they know who they are, they know who we are. They'll still look at us as slaves and treat us as such. And the problem is, when are y'all niggas gonna realize that? Give me Romans chapter 13, verse 11. Go ahead.
God, Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 10. And they turned back to the iniquities of their fathers, forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers.
They did what?
Judah have broken my covenant, which I have made with their fathers. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
He did what?
I will bring evil upon them.
He brought evil upon us and what?
Which they shall not be able to escape.
They shall what?
Which they shall not be able to escape.
We shall not be able to escape this. That's why Marcus Garvey tried to save us. That's why Malcolm X tried to save us. That's why Martin Luther King tried to save us. Now we're trying to vote. Now we're trying to go get sinners to try to save us, and nobody saves us.
Right.
Y'all want to look forward to the Republican and Democratic Party, Independent Party, Libertarian. None of them can save us because they don't give a damn. They're not going to save us, and the Lord put the Spirit upon them to not save us until we hearken. That's the thing it says it. Go ahead.
And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
That's why all the people who were in slavery cried unto the Lord, and the Lord did not do nothing to help them because he turned his face away from us.
Right.
And we do that same shit now. So you wonder why the Lord ain't coming to save us. So what y'all need to realize is we need to start actually taking this book and actually applying it to our lives. When are y'all going to understand that? Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's what?
It is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. You see the dollar falling? You see cryptocurrency is on the rise? You see America's been on the brink of war? You see the finances of the world is just like, matter of fact, look at gas now, bro. Look at gas right now, bro. I used to fill up my tank for $12.
Man.
$12, bro. $12. I spent it $12. Yes. Back when it was 180 something, yes.
Yeah, when I first got my whip, it was like 12, 14 bucks.
Now it's $2.90. Yeah, you can come through, man. You're an Israelite, man. You're God's chosen people, bro.
When I first started whipping, it was 98 cents.
Woo.
He said
Oh, yeah, you were having a good time.
Talking about the 90, bro.
Damn, right? look at the price of things, man. It's high time we wake up out of sleep because this nation's going down, bro.
Right.
The question is, are you going to go down with it or are you going to be saved out of this place, man? That's it. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Now give me Revelation chapter 12. Now our salvation is nearer than we believed. This nation is falling, and we see it falling, man. Y'all see it, y'all just trying to have a party while the ship's sinking. Are we gonna start doing what the Lord tells us to do? Are we gonna start keeping the commandments? What's up? Yeah, so the band played into the sea cut. That's what Jake doing. That's what they do, bro.
You want 10?
Verse 9. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world.
Yeah.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Now, the context of that is a revised Roman Empire, and Esau as a whole, the so-called white man as a whole, being brought low, being brought from that heavenly estate or rulership brought to the bottom. We see that happening with America falling. Go ahead.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven.
Yeah, after they saw that fall happening, go ahead.
Now it's come salvation.
Now it's come salvation. So when we see America falling, our salvation is coming. Our salvation is nearer than which we believe. Go ahead.
And strength and the kingdom of our God.
And the kingdom of our God. Yahweh's kingdom. Yahweh-Shai's kingdom. Our king over us, the king of the Jews. That's when our kingdom is coming, and we shall never lose that kingdom. We shall live in that kingdom forever and ever and ever, man. This kingdom shall break in pieces the nations. Yeah, we're recording, man. You are Israelite, my brother. You are Israelite, and you need to keep the commandments of the Lord for your own good. And with that, I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and say Shalom.
Shalom.
All praise Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Kwame Asherala. Shalom.